Oh, you stay with him in the same city. I done been around this world. You can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe.
This nigga left the shit for what? Oh my God.
That's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy. What do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu, and I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star, cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
Los Angeles. Let's stop in town before. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. She was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? If it isn't, I'ma play my a proposition. Every they want to take me home. Then I said, what's that? She said, make me dance.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Devin Duvernay to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Oh, I cannot play this.
On play action, here's Williams. Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. Swift gets it, going left.
Oh.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7th.
Oh,
he just
okay, so that this is not the
last minute burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
First and goal, Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Miles Price. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He's finally forced out of bounds as he gets him up past the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That's low and bounces short of his man. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Addison going in motion right. 3rd and 2, McCarthy. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Did this just drop it?
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged. Get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
They are going for it. McCarthy. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move the chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Throwing again now, McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he has this down at the 34. That one hits for 30. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Another throw here for McCarthy. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
They'll stick with Chandler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw caught at the 6. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Duvernay on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. A handoff left for Swift.
Bro, I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God.
It's a gain of 12 on that one.
You can't set me fucking there, bro.
First down, Chicago.
I'm a fucking loser.
We set it down for him. They'll start at the 38.
Set fucking loser.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now a give. It's Chandler headed left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They start out 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They give up the gut to Chandler. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That one's caught by Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return.
Go.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Williams on the play action.
I was about to say, bro.
A little more muscle on that one. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say, as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. It's on target to Moore. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to sack him, only to drop your hips, come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We've set it downs from 37. First down, Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Off the play fake, Williams. Hits his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running for it, it's Swift. Just gets the first and more. He's able to cross midfield before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. On play action. Williams. That one is incomplete. Hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Give it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Again, it's Williams. Sends this to the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Slot man motioned over. Second and manageable. He's throwing. Completed to his running back. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 21 yards.
All set now, first and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First down, Williams to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Vikings in the dime on third down, 6 DBs out there. Looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. He's got it inside the 25. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Santos now for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. On the return, here's Price. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Trying it right side with Chandler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force.
He's not getting no
and the
pickup.
defense wins out.
McCarthy looking to throw. Finds him
He's
over
such
the middle.
an idiot, bro.
Nothing doing
Square.
after the catch. Good gain on it. They're down to the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Minnesota.
They'll try it left with Chandler. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 8.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Bears 14. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he reaches the 35 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
1st down throw by Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Called in left side, and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Yet again, it's Jefferson. And after making a catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
He's keeping it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Hey, bro. Hey,
He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. First down from the 42. On the give, it's Swift. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Connects on the crosser. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On play action, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Williams will look to throw. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
He rolls to his right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. First down now, ball at the 33. Now the shotgun give to Chandler. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That'll be Cox. Here's Ty Chandler. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing. Onto the opposing side of the field.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now a give to Chandler, running right. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. Mason trying left side. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings looking like they'll start this season with a win. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running once more with Mason. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Reichert on for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, and Williams to throw. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 42-yard line.
Williams set to pass. It's taken in by Roman Dunze. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.